Welcome back to DPSTAS Stories, where we bring you the raw, unfiltered moments that mainstream media tries to ignore. If you're new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss a moment of the truth the big names don't want you to hear. Now let's get into today's explosive story from the political world, featuring a face-off that has everyone talking. In a heated exchange that took place during a live political panel on Everything You Two Live on Air, 2025, South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem found herself in the spotlight once again, this time not for her policies or public appearances, but for her quick and cutting response to Democratic Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett. The two were invited to speak on a wide-ranging discussion about the current state of American politics, and while the panel began with a relatively calm tone, things escalated quickly. Jasmine Crockett, known for her fiery rhetoric and unfiltered style, came out swinging. She criticized Noem over her recent controversies, including the backlash Noem received after revelations in her memoir involving a personal anecdote about her dog. Crockett didn't hold back, suggesting that Noem's judgment was questionable, and went so far as to say that people like Noem were making it harder for women to be taken seriously in politics. That statement drew murmurs from the audience and even some of the panelists. Noem responded with a smile, the kind that signals she was ready to go in for the verbal knockout. She thanked Crockett for her opinion and then calmly said, "It's fascinating to me how quick some people are to criticize when they themselves haven't had to make the hard decisions leadership demands. You can tweet and you can talk, but when have you led through anything difficult?" The crowd grew quiet. Crockett, caught slightly off guard, tried to counter by calling out Noem's conservative positions on reproductive rights and gun laws, saying that Noem governed with a heartless hand. But then came the moment that would shut Crockett down completely. With the same calm demeanor, Kristi Noem leaned forward and asked one brutal question. "Congresswoman Crockett, can you name one major piece of legislation you've authored that's actually helped the American people, not just scored points on social media?" The silence that followed was deafening. Crockett opened her mouth, then paused. She tried to pivot, mentioning a few bills she supported, but none that she herself authored or led. It was a moment that showed just how unprepared she was for a direct challenge, especially from someone she seemed to underestimate. Social media erupted. Clips of the exchange went viral in minutes. Conservative commentators praised Noem's cool and composed demeanor, while even some neutral voices admitted that Crockett appeared shaken and unready. The debate quickly turned from Noem's dog to Crockett's credibility as a lawmaker. What made the moment so powerful wasn't just the brutal nature of Noem's question. It was how effortlessly she exposed something deeper. In an era where social media stardom often overshadows real political achievement, Noem's question forced a hard spotlight on substance over style. Whether you agree with her politics or not, that moment was about accountability. Of course, Noem herself isn't free of controversy. Critics say her memoir showed poor judgment, and many are still debating whether her personal decisions should disqualify her from national office. But in that particular moment on live TV, she flipped the narrative. Rather than being on defense, she went on the offensive, and did so without yelling, without insults, just a question that hit harder than any insult could. What happened? Between Kristi Noem and Jasmine Crockett is a reminder that in politics, preparation and authenticity still matter. If you're going to take shots, you better be ready to take them right back. And on that stage, Noem was more than ready. So what, do you think? Did Kristi Noem go too far, or was it a necessary check on performative politics? Is Jasmine Crockett a victim of political bullying or just not ready for the national stage? We want to hear your thoughts. Drop your comments below and let's get the conversation started. Don't forget to like this video. If you enjoyed it, subscribe to DPSTAS Stories and turn on notifications so you never miss our next breakdown of moments the mainstream would rather you forget. Until next time, stay informed, stay sharp, and keep questioning everything.